Phuket restrictions and bans to stay in place until the end of May. Thailand to offer walk-in COVID vaccinations from June. And Khaolak, a town in despair. I'm Kieran Mack, and you're listening to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Now, the first story is just hot off the press. Phuket restrictions and bans to stay in place until the end of May. They were due to expire today, actually. So, as usual, everything is the last minute here in Thailand. Phuket's list of current COVID restrictions have been extended until at least May 31st. All the current levels of restrictions will remain until the end of the month after the Phuket governor announced the continuation of restrictions this afternoon. Daily new infection numbers continue to add to the island's total of 556 since the start of April. The island's latest wave started after a series of events, mostly Bangkok partygoers flying down for parties at Cafe Del Mar in Kamala, Illusion and Shelter, both in Bangla Road. The parties were organised by a Tanglore-based events company called Kulur. The daily numbers, whilst relatively stable, have not been going down as officials were hoping. The announcement also puts any hope of a July 1st quarantine-free tourism opening in severe doubt. The island's vaccination rollout has slowed since the initial flurry of enthusiasm. Only 22% of Phuket's population has currently been vaccinated, whilst the minimum vaccination level has to reach 70%, according to the government. Entry to the island by road or air will remain restricted, and anyone without proof of vaccination or a current PCR COVID test within 72 hours will have to do a full 14-day quarantine period. The rapid COVID tests that were being conducted at the airport and the land checkpoint have now stopped. Notably, following the story of foreigners in Cherntalay being fined 6,000 baht each for hosting a party at their home on Sunday night, the ban on gatherings and parties will continue. So there you have it, folks. Anybody living in Phuket, more misery for the next 19 days. So just basically to break this down, the current restrictions now are going to last to the end of the month. It's looking like the Sandbox Phuket July 1 is gone. The vaccination drive it's nothing to do with people not wanting to go either. There is an issue that they don't have vaccines, so they also have to put that into the mix as well. For people wanting to go on to the island, please remember you need to have either a COVID test or a vaccination certificate, and none of us have that. If not, you have to do a 14-day quarantine period. Now, as far as I read, it was at home. I don't know how that's going to work, who's going to come check up on you. But there's the rules and regulations. I'm sure more details will come out later on today. What are they going to do about day trippers? Because there's a lot of people who live in Phuket and maybe work in Phang Nga or Krabi and travel up and down each day. So let's hope there'll be some more details. Seems a bit vague right now, but it's just off the press. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more details tomorrow. Now, another story that has just come out this afternoon is Thailand to offer walk-in COVID vaccinations from June. Walk-in centres for vaccinations against COVID-19 without appointment will be in place across the country by June, the Ministry of Public Health said Wednesday. Many people wanted to be vaccinated but could not get an appointment via the online registration system. The idea is for anyone willing to be vaccinated to be able to receive the service to reach as many people as possible. The National Vaccine Board approved the policy along with the new target of procuring 150 million doses of coronavirus vaccine by 2022. He said that the new blanket vaccination plan will begin in June through 3 channels. The group of people who have registered online, more than 1.73 million people registered online between May 7th and 11th. Group registrations such as factory workers and large businesses, and general population via the walk-in policy without any prior registration. 14 vaccination sites have now been set up in Bangkok, the hardest hit province in the third wave, which started at an entertainment venue in the capital and surrounding provinces since April 1st. The local administration is also planning to set up another 11 sites to reach the targets of vaccinating 38,000 to 50,000 people at those 25 sites per day. The country has procured 3 million Sinovac vaccines and 117,000 AstraZeneca vaccines since February. Local production of the AstraZeneca vaccine is under preparation and scheduled to reach an output of 6 million doses in June, ramping up to 10 million per month by the end of the year. As of Wednesday, more than 1.37 million people have received their first dose of COVID vaccine, and 563,552 have received both required doses. And finally, Khaolak, a small seaside town in despair. I was in the Khaolak area today, and I have taken and made a little video on Khaolak Centre and its current problems and the situation in relation to the pandemic and the effect it's had on Khaolak. So please enjoy the video, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. So empty deep within, where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. On the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving.
Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to leave us a 5-star rating. We are available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.